Hello and welcome back to the second video of B2B in e-commerce. And I promised in the last video that I would actually demonstrate the kind of B2B services available online, exchange services. So I have picked up a bunch of websites that I want to share with you and make this knowledge more 3D instead of just plain 2D text information that you have on the slides that I'm presenting in. I really don't like that. I want to connect the information in the slide with the knowledge that I have outside in the internet with the external resources. Or we have this is an e-commerce wiki and it's a good site to know. You can take a note of this website here. And you have a lot of B2B exchanges here. It talks about a lot of different kind of exchange options available online. The definition of B2B business is given here. Exchanges are electronic marketplaces in the internet where suppliers and buyers interact to conduct transactions. B2B marketplaces can be defined as a World Wide Web site where goods and services can be bought from a wide range of suppliers. So you have plenty of online exchanges out there, and I have shortlisted a few of them to share with you. And you would know that buyers and sellers, okay, wholesalers and buyers, this is only B2B. They come in one platform and they buy and receive goods from each other. Many formats of doing it, many formats of procuring, bartering, tendering, bidding, all of these are a part of B2B exchange system. Many services available. Okay, I'm also revising what we did in last time. These are the different kind of services available. Depends on what you need. Okay, so online exchanges vary according to the size and number of companies using them and the type of commodity traded. Okay, these are successful exchanges and markets as diverse as energy, textiles, logistics. Online exchanges allow participants to trade straightforwardly with a wide variety of buyers and sellers. Two of the biggest factors driving the growth of exchanges are that large businesses can use them to reduce stock holdings, while small businesses can bid collectively to earn volume discounts or to jointly deliver a large contract. Basically, that's what your aim is, okay? And you have different kinds of marketplaces or exchanges. You have marketplaces based around a specific industry sectors are called vertical marketplaces. For example, petroleum industry, these buyers source goods and services that are largely specific to industries. Then the type of marketplaces which is formed around a wider supply market that cuts across several industries is called horizontal marketplace. So you have a vertical marketplace, you have a horizontal marketplace. Example include marketplaces for maintenance. Okay, one is the source of goods and services, one is maintenance. Okay, repair and maintenance, MRO goods like office supplies, etc. These are your horizontal marketplaces. Without vertical marketplaces, you will not have your source, your raw material. Without horizontal marketplaces, you will not have supplies and you will not have maintenance. So, and the third kind, the value of horizontal marketplaces is that they efficiently match the needs of the one with the offerings of the other. And the third kind of marketplace is focusing on functions gain value from concentrating functional capabilities and quality services. For example, they help HR departments manage employee benefits, help companies dispose of excess inventory, and so on. You must have heard of liquidation sales, everything must go, those kind of sales. Something that I found here, check this out. Liquidation.com, a liquidity service marketplace. Everything that everything that needs to go, inventory that is surplus, extra, not needed, leftover, and must be sold. So what people do is they just auction it in places like these, and buyers and sellers come together and they're able to buy many interesting stuff, and you actually get a good deal But that only that deal, you get a good deal if you are a business person, not an individual consumer, an individual customer. I mean, if you need a tablet, you wouldn't go to places like these, because you will have to buy in bulk, like 100 plus, 200 plus, and more, many more units of each of these items. You can only have profit if you are a business. You buy them at a low price and then you sell them at the original price, and that's how you make profits. There's nothing wrong with these products, but they're excess and surplus in amount. Okay, other one that I have here: benefits of and effects of exchanges expand everyone's market reach. Okay, generate lower prices for buyers, cut the costs of buyers' operations, higher potential profits for manufacturers. Okay, this just keeps getting better and better. And lower inventory requirements. What else do you have? Greater transparency and more orderly markets. Elimination of geographical and time zone barriers. And then you have removal of distribution channel blockages, such as agents or brokers. So any kind of conflicts in the channel, any kind of distribution issues, all of these are overcome through exchanges. So this is like another way of managing or sharing knowledge. Without knowledge you are unable to take a decision. And the benefit of e-commerce or electronic communication in business is that you are able to manage the knowledge available over the internet. Barriers are security, confidentiality, transparency in particular of the terms of conditions of the contract. So these are the barriers. If we, sometimes the fine print people miss, and sometimes they sign into something that they are not totally aware of, and they later on find out that they have debts to pay, and they have a larger amount to pay. These kind of fraud and these kind of fine print terms and conditions are very common in exchanges, so you have to be very wary of them. Okay, and trading models, catalog aggregators. You have catalog aggregators, post on browse, auction markets, and continuous auto execution systems. Examples here are steel trading. You can try it out these sites yourself. Okay, worldwide retail exchange. Let's look at this. Okay, please try it. Do it. Okay, I need to. Alright, this site just changed their address. What else can we look at? Paper exchange. Alright, again another bogus site. Can you see, can you appreciate the kind of changes that are happening? Okay, again another bogus site. This is funny. Steeltrading.com, based in Switzerland. Steel trading. Okay, this looks authentic. So what they do is, so which is why that's the kind of transparency issue I was talking about. Sometimes you have to do a lot of research to make sure that the site that you're talking to will deliver. You may have fraud sites available online, and you would just click on them and you would just start purchasing, use your card and so on. You have to be careful about these things. So those are one of the barriers of e-commerce. Steeltrading.com, you have all of these options available, and any kind of buyers and sellers can come in one place. Other option you have is eSources. This is a UK based company where buyers find wholesalers, suppliers, and suppliers list your trade company. They would come each other, find suppliers, and get noticed. And there are many categories they have here. And let's look at art and craft. What do they have in art and craft? Okay, LB Traders, Mandarin Arts Limited, all of these, Creativity Crystal. So all of these buyers and sellers come together in one marketplace like these. Other one that I had was the article here, B2B e-commerce, the differences between public and private exchanges. I highly recommend reading this one. Please read this in your spare time, and it's a good assignment for this. All right, this is a good assignment for this chapter here. Please read this article, okay? And you can comment as well. The other one here is the tradekorea.com global business matching service. So if I have a cloth merchandising company and I am actually into, making t-shirts, so I would be looking for t-shirt material. If I come here, I would be able to find, polyester yarn, for example, and look for it. Let's see what they find for me. And this is my raw material. This is tradekorea.com makes this kind of sales, make them on a vertical marketplace where people would be looking for raw material. So I need to look for yarn, and I can just purchase it here after doing some kind of price matching, buy a lot at a lower price, and then buy this for my factory and then have the cloth manufactured. Similarly, you have home and garden, and you have a lot of raw materials here as well. Okay, hiding rock. Okay, this hiding rock. So you put plant in here. Many other things available, blinds, blind folding, but you have to buy them in large quantities. So these are your manufacturers. These are your wholesale sellers. And then you as a business person would buy from them and sell it as your for at a estimated profit. Okay, what's next? B2B exchanges, definitions and concepts. Okay, we're still into definitions and concepts. We covered a lot more to go. Ownership of B2B exchanges, third party independent marketplaces, consortium trading exchange. I showed you a lot of trading exchanges. If you want to see the authenticity of any of these exchange sites, we need to see if these uh, independent marketplaces are belong to the CTE, Consortium Trading Exchange. Okay, and it is an exchange formed and operated by a group of major companies in an industry to provide industry-wide transaction services. They provide a lot of security and trust within the buyers, so that they know that they are dealing with authentic companies and they wouldn't go through any kind of fraud. Okay, the transparency issue is lower here. So if you look at any marketplace, try to see if they are registered with or affiliated with Consortium Trading Exchange. Okay, then we have B2B exchanges, definitions and concepts, dynamic pricing in B2B exchanges. Dynamic pricing, for example, the prices are always fluctuating. They're always moving up and down, and sellers are always keeping things very competitive and interesting. So if one seller is selling yarn at $2, the other seller would sell it by $1.99. The 1 cent difference is a lot of difference when you're buying in bulk. So prices are very dynamic and they're very competitive. A rapid movement of prices over time and possibly across customers as a result of supply and demand matching. So as the demand for the yarn grows up, the prices will also go up. As the demand for the yarn goes down, the price will also go down. Advantages and limitations and the revenue model of exchanges. So what kind of revenue models do they have, these exchanges? Okay, they have the online bidding and online selling revenue models. Potential gains and risks in B2B exchanges. We talked about that when I was trying to show you this site here. Okay, let's go back. Yes, this site here, we talked about benefits and barriers. And that's exactly what we're doing here. One-stop shopping is huge for buyers. Search and comparison shopping, volume discounts. Okay, so I am in the cake baking business and I conduct classes online, number one. I also sell products online. So for me, exchanges like these are amazing. I need to look for sites that exchange sites that will sell me the cake supplies. Okay, if I look at any kind of cake supplies they have, do they have search for, okay, cake cake tools, search cake tool trader supplier. Okay, they're already doing it. And airbrush machine, pearl paints, cake decorating craft. Okay, and cake tools manufacturer, free-form cake mix, grease proof paper, Nordic ware, silicone. Okay, let me look at the first one. They're going to sell Christmas trade supplier and they're going to sell a lot of things. Okay, uh, view all related. How do I look into their products? Contact supplier. No, I want to see your catalog. They don't have a catalog up here. Okay, let's go back. Let's check this one. Ribbons, bakery and cakes. Okay, I have a lot of options here. And I can contact them here. This is the website. Okay, supplier and distributor of Elka products. Okay, and owns one of the largest modern pastry factories in Europe. So they will give you pastry factory stuff. This is the product. Imagine, I mean, you don't find this kind of stuff anywhere. So these are your, okay, you can create your own and you can, okay, this is about pastry factory. I'm not looking for a pastry factory. Can you appreciate the kind of search we're doing right now? What am I doing right now? I am actually looking for a business that will sell me raw materials, that will sell me cakeware products, just like we saw in the Put Your Learning into Practice. Cakeware products, for example, the cake mixer, the brush, the tools that I need to prepare the fondant, and all of those things. Where am I going? I need wholesale, and I need to buy in bulk so that I can sell it on my website for a profit. And why will I be selling on my website? Because by selling cakes and getting a lot of customer base, my customers will trust me. Once they start trusting me, I want them to buy from me. So they would trust me and they would think whatever I have on my site would be beneficial to them. So this is what we want to do. Okay, this is again packaging. I'm not looking for packaging. I'm looking for, but this is interesting to look at. Okay, the site is also given here. Blackfriars, okay, they crumbly cookies, okay, you can buy from here. Contact bakery manufacturer. See, they also have privacy and cookie information. Classic cakes. So you can order cakes from here. This is not what I want. What kind of products they have? Flapjacks, cakes, muffins. Okay. They sell all of these industrial quantity things. So if you buy in bulk from them, you will find it at a very low cost and you can sell it to make profit. Okay, interesting. All right, I'll still keep looking, but I need suppliers of cake making tools. Okay, cake making tools manufacturer. Okay, no worries. I will keep looking, but this is how you conduct a search for your own business. Okay, And these are the advantages for sellers: new sales channel, no physical store needed, reduce ordering costs, sell 24/7, community participation, reach new customers at little extra cost. Did you see the process of me as a business person trying to find a wholesale supplier for my cake baking business? I just conducted a little bit of research. I cannot do a lot because I don't want to take up too much of the video time. But you, as a business owner, this is how you will look for a wholesale service provider, a wholesale product provider, according to your own business. Conduct extensive search on these exchanges and you will not be disappointed. Okay, so potential risks: loss of CRM and PRM, customer resource management, product resource management, more price wars, competition for value added services, must pay transaction fees, including a seller's existing customers. The exchanges, they ask for fees. They say, if we get you a customer, you have to pay us fees. So it is expensive for them and it is very cutthroat business for them. But you, as a buyer, you will always win because you will find the knowledge and the information that's dispersed out there on the one exchange. Okay, so this makes things easier for you. Potential risks: unknown vendors may not be reliable, loss of customer service quality, inability to compare all services. All right, with this, I'm going to end the video. And up next, we're going to talk about B2B portals and directories. Okay, this is getting very, very deep and very, very interesting. You are now getting your feet wet with what goes on behind the scenes of conducting an e-commerce business.